all bums. Don't bring that weak shit in here.
4, 3, 2, kick it.
Yo, Chico, expose these clowns.
Welcome. Oh man, let me get that in here. Apologize for that. Let me shoot that in there. Welcome to the Freddie Chico Show. Don't want to hear myself. Mark and Derek, appreciate y'all in the room. You know what time it is. It's Rep Your City time. The first 5 minutes. I'm going to get the timer started. Let everybody know where you're checking in from. Here we go. And my YouTube folks, while we're waiting for people to get in, let's see if the timer will start. What's going on that one? Why is it taking so long on this one to go? There it is. Let me know if the sound is okay. Jason, what's going on? Wonder what happened to them girls downstairs. Them downstairs, not them girls. Them downstairs. Haven't seen them in a minute. I'm gonna have to put out an APB for them. Jackson, what's going on? Trying to get everybody in the room before I get started. Appreciate you. You know, it's check-in time. Let everybody know where you're coming in, checking in from. I'm gonna celebrate the moment. Hey, Beth. Tony, what's going on? I'm gonna celebrate the day. I don't have to sit there and send all these invites. I just need to log in and people just come. You know, you gotta speak it into existence, I guess. You see people that as soon as they log in, 100 people just pop in. You know, they just waiting. You know what I mean? We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. What's going on? Everyone's logging in for 1 second and they're moving out. William, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Waiting for everyone to join in real quick. This is Rep Your City time. Let everybody know where you're checking in from. I'm understanding this. This thing is set on public. Yo, you there, Tony? Oh, time is up. Jason, what's going on? About to get into the topic. Just went through 5 minutes of Rep Your City. This one and that one there. You know, for dudes of the night, girls' night out versus guys' night out. Is it innocent fun or scandalous behavior? That's what we're talking about tonight. Black, what's going on? Keita, what's going on? Appreciate y'all. You know, it seemed like people were checking in and checking out. It's like I was like, I don't know what's going on over here, but we'll get it right. All right, cool. Appreciate you, Tony. And like I do in the beginning of every show, I want to say thanks to everyone who has supported me. Starting from the top, D Small, Sonny, Walter, Stroud, my parents, Jose, David, Aishon, Lasandra, Shani, and finally, Tony the Storm Barbados. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate your support. These people say not only will they say they support, but they actually support. There's a difference. And I appreciate y'all. And much love to y'all in helping me grow, helping us grow, helping this show grow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But let's get into this topic tonight. Today, we are talking about girls' night out versus guys' night out. Is it innocent fun or scandalous behavior? What do y'all think? Tell it to me. Welcome back, Jackson. I see you. What you say, Tony and Keita? What y'all have? What y'all got for me? You said it can be fun on both ends, and yet it can be also scandalous due to individuals. So you should always know your mate, period, before even having these types of outings. Absolutely. He said that truly depends on the individual. The character of the individual, the integrity of the individual. Literally no friends here, but if you in a relationship, let them do what they want. That will show the level of respect they have for you. But if you single, don't mean F every duck, Tom, and Harry, but enjoy the night. Arlene, long time no see. What's going on, stranger? You said literally no friends here. What does that mean? You don't have any friends outside hubby? Or am I reading that wrong? So everyone's like, it depends. It truly depends on the individual. Oh, before I forget, Yolanda with the E, what's going on? I'd appreciate y'all coming to the FreddieChicoShow.com, register as a member, and also go to the shop and support your boy in that way, especially during these pandemic times. I appreciate your support. Jose is in the building. I see you, even though I don't see you. You say you don't have no friends? Uh-oh, Tommy is in the building. My man, hey, what's going on with them ain'ts? I've never been one to jump on board the bandwagon of, ain'ts versus the Falcons, but with your boy Breeze talking that craziness, who knows? I might put on a Falcon jersey just because he pissed me off. He talking crazy. He said that depends on the person and not the party. Okay. Appreciate that, Yolanda. Oh, wow. You said you're healing from surgery and you're in a lot of pain. Hope you got some good meds with you. But anybody who has not registered at on my website, please. You said just hubby? Okay. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Please register at the FreddieChicoShow.com and also check out the shop. Support your boy. Advertise for your boy. All that good stuff. Appreciate you. So, everyone's saying, it can be a good thing depending on, the character of the person. No one's actually, one way or the other. Then like, yes, it's a no-go or it's a definite yes. We're talking about girls' night out versus guys' night out. Is it innocent fun or scandalous behavior? Yeah, I don't wish surgery on anybody. Good to have good good meds to help you out, but yeah. Chanel, welcome. Talking about girls' night out versus guys' night out. What's your thoughts on that? So with you having no friends, there's no such thing as girls' night out for you, huh, Keita? Does hubby have guys' night out? Okay, so y'all both enjoy that and y'all behave yourselves, or what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Joshua, what's going on? Hey, we're talking about girls' night out versus guys' night out. What you say on that? Is it scandalous behavior or innocent fun? Um, you said you want your tall glass of chocolate to spend time with the fellas. Okay, I don't go out, just work and home for me. Gotcha. Okay, so what's your thoughts on it? Do you think it's good, bad? Do you only go to work and home because you don't like it, or you don't have any thoughts on it? Um, Man, chilling, man. We gotta catch up. I ain't talked to you in a minute, man. You know, of course, because of this stuff going on. But you know, my fellowship, we gotta keep it going. Um, some of the places are starting to open up, so I'm gonna try to keep you updated on that when the next one will happen. I know you out there rubbing shoulders with celebrities all day. You know, probably having conference calls with Oprah and all that. You know, I ain't mad at you. Keisha Lance Bottoms, you know what I'm saying. Um, I do mostly dinners with the ladies or movies or pampering. That's all we do. Okay, that's respectable. Can't be mad at that. You should definitely behave, keep it cool and respectful. Gotcha. Right? I mean, hey, that's what I heard, Joshua. You know what I'm saying? He said the men gather for Bible study and constructive, thoughtful conversations. But the ladies, they be on, um, um, what is it? I can't even remember the darn thing. Girls Gone Wild. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He said your guy don't hang out much, but when he does, he'll let me know. But he doesn't go out a lot. Okay, that kind of cuts down the chances on that. Um, mm So I definitely in my single days seen a lot of scandalous girls' night outs. You know, and again, and granted, The Hangover was an example of guys' night out being scandalous. Jeff, what's going on? Um, Forgive me if I don't remember your road name, but appreciate you. Welcome to the show. Kafunchia, welcome, welcome. Aishan, welcome, welcome. We're talking about girls' night out versus guys' night out. Is it innocent fun or scandalous behavior? What do y'all think? You said I think it's healthy with the right company. Okay. You said, well, I gave that life up a long time ago. And when I did go out, I went out with my homegirl, and my hubby stayed home with the kiddos. And there was times when we both went out, but he was burnt out with it, so that was it. Okay, so was there a time where he went out and you stayed home with the kiddos, Chanel? Don't lie. Don't front. Tell the truth. So most of that don't like the concept are normally projecting their own fears onto others. Okay, that's a perspective. Uh-oh. Someone said no, and the other one said yes. What are we saying no and yes to? Oh, yes to what I said as far as he said no. Is he saying no? Is he answering the question no? Uh-oh. Come on now, tell the truth. Tell the truth. He's lying. Hey, hey, don't be lying on here. You know, I will get to the bottom of it. I will do some investigating. If you hanging out and you're in a relationship, you need to have standards. All that hanging out usually stops when you get married. But you don't do simple things when you're married. Keep it clean and respectful. Make sure you and your mate have an understanding. I got you. Okay. You hear static? Hello? You might be my fan. Got to keep it cool in here. Oh, okay. You said I'm breaking up too? Um, it might have been for a second. All right, be easy, Yolanda. Appreciate you. Um, remember, check out my store on your way out. Okay, appreciate that, Jackson. Tony, I see you. Don't get punked, Kafunchi. I see you over there, Thomason. Yes, I forgot that one time I did. Yeah, remember back in the day, it was like a leap year, and it was on the third Tuesday. Yeah. She said, your mom and pops have been married over 40 years. Her mom goes out to lunch with her homegirls. Still, actually, my dad enjoys the peace. Uh-oh. Okay. Got you. You said, but I don't think you should go out all the time. That can cause problems, though. Gotcha. You know, don't be a party animal when you are. Because to me, I don't even understand why you would want to party without your significant other. Um, to me, you're saying you don't enjoy your significant other's company. But that's me. Um, to each his own on that, you know. But but yeah, I've definitely seen the scandalous side of it. Also, I've seen like what Yolanda was saying is like some people all they do is go to a spa or something, and then they get pampered, whether it's massages and whatnot, or pedicure, manicure, that kind of thing, um, and legit ones, not these cornballs that are on Instagram that are doing more than a dang massage. Let's define night out. Okay, so you weren't even into it as far as going out. Um, a event, whether it's during the day or night, where it's just one sex. You're not with your partner. You're not with your spouse. You're just with the girls, or you're just with the guys. Um, you know. And let me go in further. Do you all have rules for those that have no problem? Because I think most people have no problem with the girls' night out, guys' night out. Do you have any rules or stipulations on girls' night out, guys' night out? Like, what is okay and what is not okay? Because, I mean, I know some dudes that are, or girls or whatever, that are okay with their dude going to a strip club with the fellas. You know, that's okay for some. And vice versa. Dude's okay with a girl going to a strip club with her girls. What do y'all say? Yep, yep. You know, I don't forget. You got this one too. You know. You said you and the girls get the nails done, feet done, hair done, massage, eyebrow wax. I don't know about that, Miss Brazilian. I heard that's pretty invasive. Taz, what's going on, man? Um, welcome, welcome. We're talking about girls' night out versus guys' night out. Is it scandalous behavior or innocent fun? Um, you said they're cut from the old cloth, and virtues and value of relationships are cemented in the fabric of real love. You said act accordingly. Oh, you talking about because of me? Yeah, nah. I'm not a fan personally. I'm not a fan of either. But people know my stance on that. He says, yes, we must establish boundaries on behalf of both parties. Okay? And I guess another one is, what is the purpose? Who was the first person to come up with this girls' night out, guys' night out? What is the goal? You know, the truth, not the stuff that you tell the person because it sounds good. Um, yes, absolutely, Joshua. You said you and I have been to lunch together, so that's the guys' day out. That would count. The men's fellowship would count as a guys' day out, night out kind of thing. Um, but there is a purpose for that. Um, you see, yes, I don't drink or club, so don't invite me to that or I'll not attend. The bestie will say Yolanda with the E. There's a concert or event. It'll be cussing, etc. I know you don't want to go, but I'm letting you know so my friends will me know from the gate if it's an environment I'm into. They respect me. Okay. Um. So yeah, I mean, but like I said, that there's a purpose for that. As far as the guys thing, it's a men's fellowship, and it is to um, create a network of communication, so that we are not by ourselves. But I will say it once, and I will repeat it. It is not to escape. It is not to go misbehave or any of those things that because you're not around your spouse, you think you can get away with. That's what it's not. You going to a Luke concert with Yolanda? You know, Uncle Luke. because there are things I don't think people would put up with. I know I wouldn't put up with anything to taint my relationship and my trust, especially my honor. Absolutely. And it's time for a commercial break. I don't need that up there anymore, so I'll just leave it here.
We knocking out all bums. Don't bring that weak shit in here.
4, 3, 2, kick it.
Yo, Chico, expose these clowns.
I will. Absolutely. Ghost is in the building. What's going on? Girls Night Out versus Guys Night Out. Is it a scandalous behavior or is it innocent fun? He said his tongue needs deliverance. Hey, Tevin Campbell is grown now. He ain't no kid no more. So he might be talking about some grown man stuff. You know. He said, you'd better not invite me to a concert with cussing. I can't engage in that. I don't understand it. I don't know. Some of your pictures on Instagram, you was looking kind of Uncle Luke-ish. How much is too much? I say once a month is cool. Yeah, that's definitely a good frequency. You know, I wouldn't say anything like that. Depending on, well, I would say depending on the person, because some people may I don't want to say have more free time, so you don't want to, idle time makes the mind wander or whatever. But yeah, I think once a month is definitely for a men's fellowship anyway. Mookie G's in the building. Welcome. Where's your boy Tyrone? He keep talking that junk like he gonna come through. I see him one time, man. I hope I didn't scare him away. He said new edition BBD, old school jazz music, music on the beach. I don't think that's music on the beach. Nice clean music, you can do that. I don't know about the music on the beach. Lazandra, I didn't see you sneak in here. What's going on? We're talking about Girls Night Out versus Guys Night Out. Is it innocent fun or scandalous behavior? Good question. You said, should married people hang out with single folk? Yes and no. Yes, if both, like I think they've said before, respect the fact that one's married and the other one's single. No, if they can't do that, or that somebody wants to pretend like they single because they're with their single folks or friends. That's a no-no. Luxurious is in the building. What's going on? We're talking about Girls Night Out versus Guys Night Out. If it's a group of folks, yes. Yeah, I don't know about the group of folks. Because like I said, a lot of times people want to pretend, that they just want to hang out with the fellas, but they want to hang out with other females with the fellas and not their spouse. And I'm not for that at all. If we're talking about as a guy's night out or what have you, we're not trying to pick up females. That's just me. And vice versa. If you as a girl's night out because you just want to hang out with the girls, you're not trying to pick up dudes. I don't care if there's a single girl in your group. You know what I mean? But that's just me. And my viewpoint on girls' night out and guys' night out. Chauncey, the truth hurts. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. You said, I think women gossip more about their relationships in the night outs. And see, that's a no-no. That is a no-no. I don't know why people think that's cute. You know, that ain't none of their business. You know, what you do in your relationship with, your girls. You know, that's why half of them single now. But he said, I hang out with whoever I want. I don't hang out with people that's wild or out of control. Okay. They play jazz on the beach. Got you. I'm talking about you and Tony going to the beach talking about some jazz. Nah, that ain't for you and Tony. He said, damn, we can never hang out because you wild and out of control. He said, you and your best friend was in Hawaii and they played nice music on the beach. We laid out on the beach and enjoyed the music. Got you. All that depends on the individual. Single friends that respect you and your relationship. It has to be on the level respect. Absolutely. Appreciate that, Joshua. I don't talk one thing and do another. I'm consistent with that. There's people like to not be honest about their intentions, and then they have to keep up these lies and these fronts to try to impress people. I'm not that. You said Brazilian wax aren't so. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. They don't look right. Yeah, I don't think they're true guys. You're talking about some guys get the Brazilian, unless they look like Sasquatch. Nah. They might not discuss it. I wouldn't either. But depends on the person. If a person has the will to cheat, they'll do so regardless whether hanging with a single or married person. True. But also, weak individuals will use that person as the excuse. Oh, I wouldn't have done that if I wasn't out with my wild friend, Yeah. So I don't excuse it, but, I don't support it. So you usually just hang out with the cousin. Okay. You have no business picking up anyone when you're in a relationship. Hanging out with your friends, don't get your butt home. And get your butt home. Don't go pick up no one, stay home. Absolutely right. That it's what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas is garbage. Don't believe in that. Don't support that mentality. If guys not out, my boys know if I have a woman, I'm taking her too because I refuse to stand around like lames looking for and at women not even associated with them. I'm a dancer, so I already know I'm bringing a woman. They already know I'm bringing one. Yeah, and so that's the other thing I don't like about it. It's like, don't sit there and say, hey, this is just for the fellas. Don't bring your spouse or what have you, and then you chasing everything on moving. That ain't legit. If that's the case, like you said, it's not a guy's night out. It's a friend's night out. You know what I mean? And that would be, the spouse is allowed to come. Or the friend is allowed to come. Your girlfriend, boyfriend allowed to come. You know what I mean? He said sometimes hanging out with family is worse than friends, but y'all don't want to touch that one. Hey, submit the topic. Let me know how you phrase it. And we'll get it. Gotcha. He said you and Tony are cool. All right, be cool. Well, Tony supports me, so I say Tony's cool. I don't know about you, Yolanda. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen you at the store yet. But no, telling me you don't bring sand to the beach, so don't bring sand to the beach if you're trying to swim. I'm not trying to swim. There you go. I'm right there with you on that one. Let me give you a clap for that one, Tony. Not trying to swim. Like, if you're honest, don't waste somebody's time if you want to be single. Big time. Wait a minute. Did I miss any comments from Jason? Okay, gotcha. That's yes. Blaming someone else holds no weight. I agree. Um, you're not going out with another man if you're in a relationship. Okay. Um, truthfully, I really don't go out often because your husband don't hang out. But if I do, it's usually with my cousin. Then when they have a birthday or get-togethers. Gotcha. Then said weak individuals need to stay home. Then said weak individuals need to stay home. Absolutely. Um, my lady that do the she get men in there also couples do it together, but men better not have. All right, so stop talking that crazy. It's like men do it. You don't want your man to do it. Be looking like Susie Q. Um, I'm just I'm usually just with my husband or kids really when we're dating as well. When you were dating as well. Yeah, see, I'm not even gonna read that. Tony is not your hubby. Um, it must be the drugs. I'm gonna blame it on the drugs, Yolanda. Um, under no circumstances should a spouse not be allowed to a friend night with opposite sex's presence. Gotta clap that one up because some people get mad at me when I say that crap. Like, yeah, nah, that's a no go. Yeah. Whoa. Hello. That was crazy. All right. You should not call or check in on your significant other and hear dudes in the background or girls in the background. Nah. This is a girls' night out, guys' night out. You should not hear the opposite sex. I'm just saying. That's a problem. You super cool. um, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking that's a little too much. You lied about the Brazilian wax stuff. Tell me I can't step up. I had no snowshoes. Can I canoe instead? Yeah, go up to Alaska and get that done. You're on your own on that one. Who can't go nowhere? Talking about anyways, y'all got a curfew or I think that's what you're trying to say. Curfew. It's like crew few. Mm-mm. Said, do y'all think a group of men can go to a cigar lounge together? If that's their thing, I'm not big on smoking, i.e. my profession, but I said, if it's something where they just want to chop it up with the fellas, for an evening, that's one thing. But if it's like going to Hooters or something, and they're attracting the opposite sex and they ain't checking them, that's a problem. I said, that's garbage. If they're in public, you're going to hear people. Not everyone parties at a church. Don't care. You know, have no no concern for any kind of foolishness. If a girl's not out, I don't need to hear no good dudes in the background. I'm just saying. Um, Truth be told, I wouldn't put myself in a situation that because that lifestyle isn't conducive to a proper trusting relationship. I would bring my wife, and I have done this. I have taken my wife with, and didn't care if my guys would get mad, and my wife would do the same. That's if we're people going to the places that would be a meat market. Absolutely, you know what I mean? Because there's a difference between people who say, "Well, I ain't got nothing to hide." Okay, well then it don't need to be no guys' night out then, or it don't need to be no girls' night out. When you start seeing the people that have a problem with it, it's because they do have something to hide. It's like, nah, you ain't slick. What's going on, Peter? Top shelf in the building. Dap, what's going on? Let's see here. He said, yep, you've done it. He said, is it a trust issue? Is what a trust issue? As far as the people in the background, what about a sports bar? You said there's a difference between hearing the opposite sex around and directly hanging with them. Yeah. I guess it would depend, because if you're talking about somebody that's like, they're in passing, that's one thing. But if it's like, they're right at the bar, right next to you, whatever kind of thing, that ain't just in the area. That's like you said, and directly hanging with you. You know what I mean? That's different. Something about your hair, man. It was 80. Here was 83. What are we talking about? Oh, y'all talking about something about Alaska. Said, is it a control issue? Uh-oh. Let's keep it real. Most of the time, one friend tells a friend that their spouse can't come. It's normally because either her presence normally turns into an argument between them, or someone think they need to tell someone else how to live their life. If that's your experience, I can't knock that, but I guess that's one perspective. So should I tell the waitress she should only pass me notes, or the bar needs to send me a waiter? Depends. Chilling, Peter, chilling. Dap, what's going on? He's so full of blood of Jesus. She's so full. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. If it's a girls' night out, she better be with the girls only. If it's fella night out, he need to be with only the fellas, or stay home. No drama for me and mine. I agree. When people start trying to make up excuses for, well, it was the waitress. She was just passing through. She was wanting to know if I was a producer to cut her a track or something. Sound like a bunch of excuses. To behave badly when you're not in the presence. So there are multiple conversations going on at the bar. Not everyone is talking to each other. Right, because you may go somewhere male, female, like a sports bar. You need to have trust and understanding and great communication skills with your mates. And then again, what's the desire to go to a sports bar with your girls or your dudes and you're in a relationship? I guess maybe that would be the poignant question. That yes, Jason, sign language, damn it, yeah, you going where she going. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So you want to ask some straight questions? How about that one? What's the desire to go to the bar without your girl or your guy? You know what I'm saying? I want to hear this reason, and that one about just arguing and stuff, then you in a bad relationship. You can't go to a bar with your girl or your dude. That's a bad relationship. Without arguing, yeah, you might need counseling. I'm just saying. Man, you've been saying good night for the last 20 minutes now. What you talking about? You said, really, if there's no trust, why are y'all together? Well, even in scripture, it says, don't tempt, people. So it's not something where it's like, oh, if I dislike something, it doesn't mean I don't trust the person. But, there are some people, individuals that think it's cute. They're like, hey, let me try to do something that makes it appear that something's going on just to get the other person, feeling a certain kind of way. That's some childish stuff. Um, I'll be single first. You said I missed the point. Sometimes people in relationship have different interests. Okay, that's a possibility. I mean, I know a couple that one was an introvert and didn't really like to go out, and the other one was an extrovert and was respectful when they went out. The other one was a homebody. Have no argument for that. But when they're both extroverts, as in having the girls' night out and the guys' night out, why aren't they together? You know what I mean? Because to me, it makes no sense to be like, yes, I don't want to be with my girl, but I want to go talk to all these other girls who are going to be at this bar. I don't want to be with my dude, but I want to go to this bar where I'm going to know I'm going to have conversations with other dudes, but I don't want to have conversations with my dude. Like, that don't make sense to me. Yep, you said work has people of the opposite sex. Yep, it sure does. But in a work setting, you're not going to work to escape your spouse. Well, some do. I guess some people use work to escape the spouse. But when you're saying it's a girl's night out or a guy's night out, you're saying spouse you can't come because it's all girls, or spouse you can't come because it's all guys. You know what I mean? Because people who think like that are thinking about stepping out. And he said, and that's really whack. What is going on with this thing here? Still on? Okay. Alright. Oh, shoot, it's getting close. I got about 6 minutes. Friday's topic is going to be on this police brutality versus looters situation, where it seems like there's extremes on each side saying, the other side is the wickedness and they're the answer to the wickedness. We're going to talk about both perspectives, dealing with the Floyd situation. Nate, what's going on? So you can't go to church or work without your spouse because people cheat at both. I think you're trying to deflect on the girls' night out and guys' night out thing, but that's okay. You want to have that as a topic of people cheating in the church? We could talk about that. But haven't figured out how I'm gonna word it. But I think it's gonna be like police brutality. Appreciate that, Nate. Appreciate that. Do me a favor if you haven't already. Go to the website, thefreddychicoshow.com. Register as a member. Check out my shop. Show your support in there. I appreciate y'all in doing that, and I'll continue to try to improve show by show. Still got some things in the works. Got some people behind the scenes trying to improve it on that end. Marketing team and the website trying to, have exclusive content just for the members that register. And I'm actually working on trying to get it where it's different levels. But that is a process. No worries, Walter. I know you got to get your stuff done, and I appreciate you. Check out the replay. We were talking tonight about Girls night out versus guys night out. Um, he said, "No, I am telling the truth, but you are trying to make one place out to worse because you don't like going to it. The issue isn't where the spouse goes without their spouse, it's about that individual's character." I have no argument for that. But sometimes people's individual character needs to be honest about it and not front that there's nothing scandalous about what they're doing. And you're absolutely right. You can cheat anywhere. But like I said, in the guys' night out, girls' night out, there's that element to it. So, yeah, I have no argument for that. You know, if you're going to cheat, it's because you wanted to cheat, not because of the place. You know, so that's not what I'm saying tonight at all. Real Nitty, what's going on? Um, so my takeaway from that, I'm not a fan of the girls' night out, guys' night out, in respects to bars. You know, because yeah, I don't like to go to bars. I don't drink. In respects to anything where it is a, I think somebody labeled it as a meat market. You know, because I know my brother's talking about, well, what about the church? It's like, we're not going to the church other than maybe Sunday school, where they separate the guys and the girls. So typically, if you're going to church, you're going with your spouse, unless you're going to separate churches. That or you know, some people they do that. Hey man, trying to make it, man, trying to make it. Like you, what's good with you, real? That they separate once they get to the church, but you know, so like I said, there's no place that's above or beneath, but there are situations or there are places where the atmosphere lends to, you know, that type of thing. Appreciate that, real Nitty. Appreciate you. I'll try to do what I do. You said reality shows miss this all up. I guess so. Yeah, they definitely played a part in it. Um, said a very necessary topic, but overall take on this is the individual can be ultimately loyal and trusted. So the thing is where you go and who is going to be there. Absolutely. Because like I said, to me, it's on an integrity thing. I would feel out of pocket if I tell my wife, you know, me and the fellas is about to do such and such, you know, chop it up, um, have some discussions that, you know, it may be on a um, sensitive nature that you're not welcome in that situation. To then go to a place and all they're doing is trying to holler at other females. Well, you don't have to holler at me. You can just be my wingman. Nah, not today, not tomorrow, not next week. You know, and if that pisses you off or anybody off, I could care less. I'm nobody's wingman. You know, single or not. Absolutely. You said depending on the church could be worse than the bar. And I'm not a fan of that either. You know what I mean? But I just don't know of a situation in a church setting, and y'all school me if there is, a situation where church is up there having some girls' night out at the church, you know, and husbands stay at home, or guys' night out at the church, and the wives are home or something. You know, let me know. That's a new one for me. Um, but so all my alcoholics or all my drinkers don't be mad at me because I'm picking on the bar, you know. But that's a situation that I used for tonight's topic. Like y'all do what y'all want to do, you know. Y'all grown, you know. There's consequences and repercussions, you know, for whatever you do, good or bad. Um, and like I've always said, you know, you don't have to think like me, but you do have to think. So we can agree to disagree and still be respectful. Um, but yeah. And what goes on in the dark will come to the light. So they can think they're being slick, but eventually they'll get caught and they'll have to answer for that. You know, and you'll have to sign them papers. I'm just saying, no oops. You know, I heard one dude on there talking about some. You can occasionally cheat and it's okay, and you can still love that person. And hey, if that works for you, good luck with that. That don't work for me. Yeah, and I agree with that. That's my perspective on it. Because one, like I said, the only reason why I'm there is to fellowship. I don't drink, and then of course people are like, well, the reason why I made some bad decisions was because I was a little tipsy. No, you don't get that. You don't get that excuse. You can't make that excuse. Um, that's being willfully dense. You go in there to set yourself up for failure, and then go and say, well, it's not really the bar. It's really the character of the person that went to the bar. Yeah, that character came out after about 4 or 5 drinks. You know, um, and I have no sympathy for those people. You get caught up in that. He said, Bible thumpers think the bar is the devil like the church is better. Don't throw stones while standing in the glass house. Um, it's funny you say that because at no point did I mention the Bible in this. You don't want to keep saying Bible stuff. And I damn sure don't stand in no damn glass house. So, maybe somebody else, can sit there and go, well, I'm preaching this, but behind closed door, I'm scandalous like this. Go look in that closet. See if you see, any bones. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Sharon is not Karen when it comes to your spouse. I agree. But, if what I say offend any of y'all on my position, so be it. Yeah, but you were the first one that said, oh, the church and all that good stuff. So, like I said, if that aggravates you, that aggravates you. But that's my opinion. You know what I mean? You ain't got to like it. But I do have integrity. So if I'm saying I don't like cheating, I don't cheat. I'm not sitting there saying, oh, I don't like cheating for everybody else or because I hope somebody might click on my page one more time than they would if they didn't hear me say that. You should know better than that. So I don't do it for attention. I don't do it to impress nobody. But I digress. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I didn't bring that up until you brought it up. Um, he said, "Put some respect on God name. It's not God." Oh Lord. Yeah. That Nah. You said you made a statement talking about some. Don't throw stones while standing in the glass house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey. I mean, if you have somebody in particular in mind, who's throwing stones in a glass house, because maybe you have a different definition of that phrase. But how I define that phrase is somebody being hypocritical, accusing somebody of something that they're doing. I don't know if there's another way to say it, but yeah. those are shots fired. And so if somebody thinks that, I'm saying these things and I'm being a hypocrite, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Fabian, what's going on, man? We're about to shut down the show. Appreciate you in here. Check out the replay. Yeah, you see, here you go making up some stuff. I ain't saying none of that stuff you're saying, but alrighty then. And with that being said, he said location is irrelevant. People are going to cheat regardless of where they are at, especially if they have a reason to be there, i.e. church, work, school, gym, etc. I agree. But the topic tonight was girls' night out, guys' night out. Appreciate you, Jackson. Oh man, you had to get a little wind therapy. Yeah, it's gonna rain the next couple of days, so my bike will be in the garage for the duration. But I appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Nothing y'all could do about it. I will see y'all Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No holds barred on Friday. No topics off limits. We're gonna get at it. Invite a friend. Let them know what's going on. You're never too big to learn. You're never too small to teach. I am Freddie Chico, and I will see y'all Friday. Chico out.
We knocking out all bums. Don't bring that weak shit in here.
4, 3, 2, kick it.
Yo, Chico, expose these clowns.